Alright guys, so we got Eric's project here. Beautiful Le Mans Blue C6Z. This car unfortunately dropped the valves with the stock heads. He's already got the engine out. Everything looks good until right there. Not good. Stock heads are over here. I'll show you those in a minute, but he's working on getting the new short block ready to drop in. Luckily this guy managed to keep his oil pan in one piece, uncracked. Just obviously we have to clean it out, take it apart, take the pickup tube off and clean everything out. But look at all just the metal everywhere in here. These things are getting really hard to find. Pretty much any LS7 engine part is getting hard to find. It's crazy. So luckily this guy can still reuse his and get this thing going.
Hey Chris, you're in for a real treat, pal. I'll tell you that.
Not gonna lie, a little nervous.
I'm not surprised. Doesn't take much.
I'm excited though.
In some ways, this trip's better than fucking my vacations with my wife. Because I don't have to go with my wife.
Alright, while I was at the dyno, Eric's got the new long block in. Everything's looking good. Got the clutch on as well. A few little odds and ends. And then start working up on the top. Looking good though, coming together. Nothing like some fresh long tubes really get you going, huh?
No, I know they get you going, pal.
Look at that.
Nothing like a fresh set of headers, huh?
Nothing, dude. Yeah. That's your boy.
My boy. All that free shit he was giving you.
I got one banner.
More than what Bill got for, you know, up front.
Bill got a banner.
Not a Corsa one.
Hey, look, I can't help that. Alright, Eric just got done the Trunnion upgrade on this car. Looking good. Gonna get the first start up here shortly. Obviously it needs the intake manifold and all that other stuff in here, so a little bit of work to do, but should get a nice first start today, right?
Nah, not if I gotta do other shit.
Well, that's true. Eric's favorite intake.
Certainly not yours.
I don't mind them. I just don't like the price tag, that's it. They definitely work. I'll give them that.
You think?
Yeah, they work. They make power.
You think that fucking Trinity of yours is gonna make better power?
I don't know about better, but maybe similar-ish.
Really saying how it is, huh?
Yeah.
You think that's gonna be the case?
I think it's going to be the case. I think it's going to be pretty cool to see. Well, only one way to find out here, buddy.
Huh?
There's only one way to find out here, buddy.
Yeah, what if we did all that work and we put that thing in the dyno and it made like 603 or something?
It made 18 less horsepower than with the stock one.
Yeah.
Manifold on it. I think.
I assume you'd probably be a little upset.
Yeah, I'd be a little upset, but it is what it is. I think, if anything, I think it's going to make really good peak numbers. but when you overlay the grass, I think it's going to make less, pretty much everywhere except up top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Chris.
Compared to the
We've had this
MSD.
conversation off camera before, so I know what you're saying.
I know what you're saying.
There he is. C. Gibbons. There's stuff like this on the inside of this shit. Hear one from me, Chris. I'm gonna
Shoo-wee!
There you go. There you go.
Let's check these things out. Oh wait, here you stole it.
Shoo-wee.
Check out the Le Mans blue goodness.
Good.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know your C9091 t-shirts that everybody's been looking forward to getting? I mean, you got how many sold, you said? At least 30.
No way.
Huh? No way.
Damn, look at that thing.
Oh my God. I was waiting for you to say that.
Beautiful. There it is.
I think if you get them for your car, you should fucking get inserts made that say C9091 on them.
Oh my God. I can't do that.
Why? I mean, that's you, dude.
I can't do that.
Well, I mean, you can. You need to start getting the brand out there, Chris, if you think you're going to do anything.
I won't be able to pop my hood down.
Why not?
Ain't nobody gonna want to see that.
Who cares what other people want to see? Whose car is it? Huh? Is it yours or is it fucking everybody else's?
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to start making it. You're all about making it your own. Fucking there you go, dude. C9091 right on there. Maybe like C9091 here and then like a fucking inlay your signature next to it and shit.
Trying to make it like the Hennessy signature
Yeah,
thing.
like some fucking cool shit.
Yeah. That won't go over well.
With who?
With everybody, I'll be popping my hood.
Does everybody own your car?
Like, dude, what is that? Like, I don't feel like evil people.
Oh my God, you're such a fucking
Not doing that.
Chris, it's your car. I mean, I know for a split second there when I mentioned that to you, you were like, damn, that's a good idea. But then
it sounds cool in
Then you
theory.
instantly start thinking like, oh, what's everybody else going to think?
It sounds cool in theory, but I could never get away with it.
You need to stop caring about what other people think, Chris.
Oh, is that it?
Yes, it is, actually. You going to tell the viewers how you lost respect for this guy?
Not a fan of cats, guys. Can't do it. Can't do it. Especially in a car like this, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I can respect it, but
That's not what you're saying off camera.
it's just not gonna have that pure rawness.
You like it raw, too, you said.
I do.
Back when fucking Joey Mack had a car, because that's the only fucking bottle we ever filled. Occasionally we had some people come in and be like, hey, can you fill this bottle? And then every time that would happen is when that fucking thing would break. Like somebody would be here waiting for a bottle, and then the thing would take a shit. I'm basically just filling in these letters, so there's no technique to it. Then I'll sand her. Just get the paint and letters filled in, and we're good.
he is.
The shifter in this thing's pretty damn floppy.
You said the shifter?
Yeah, pretty floppy.
I'll have to check it out. All right, yesterday we left off with Eric prepping these inserts for the K-Tech covers. Let them dry overnight. He's gonna come over here and finish them off. A lot of custom stuff going on here, guys.
I told you I was just coming back here to that.
Oh. Well, we'll watch you over here then.
2007 C6Z came in with a drop valve. Yes, it actually happens. It's not just like a forum myth or Facebook. I love when idiots are like, how many of you actually seen dropped? A lot. Either way, this thing was fucked when it got here. I believe it was stock. This thing was bone stock too, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was bone stock. Either way, I got our full stage 4 and all kinds of stuff.
I don't mean to cut you off.
You're
this
good.
guy's scheduled for the RPM heads cam package.
Oh, yeah.
You get it in and drop the valve.
This guy had scheduled already to come in and get our heads cam package done. And in between the time he scheduled it and the time that we could get his car in, it dropped a valve. Terrible, terrible, terrible luck. Either way, full stage 4. So our heads cam package, Cook's long tube headers with cats, Haltech 108, Frankenstein pointed MSD, Nick Williams 103, our 60-pound injectors, Monster LT1S triple clutch, our valve covers, got a Texas Speed 427 short block. We did some CHE Trunnion upgrades, UPR catch can, and transport from Ohio. Obviously, we do not have a baseline on this thing. Just trying to see if it had a mild wild switch. Other than that, let's see what she's got. I have no idea what it'll make. It's got all the good parts, but it does have a short block in it. So my guess is 635 plus. That was that back passenger side. I wonder how old this gas is. It got a little bit of knock. With like no timing in it. But it is also a little fat. So let me... Got a little knock up top. Because torque's decent. I gotta pee. In case you guys wanted to know. Comment below if you also have to pee right now. Or maybe are currently. Hoo-yah. So 7. Yeah. Got good oil pressure, 75 pounds of oil pressure. Tax signal on the dyno was all fucked up. 608. I got a piss though. We'll be back. All right. It's actually the next morning. I didn't come back to it and make a pull yesterday. Now we got probably final pull in this thing. I think the cats are what's hurting it so bad, honestly. All right. I don't like when things are down on power, and I don't know why. I thought this thing should have made around 630. It seemed 20, at least 20 low yesterday. I made a pull today and made 590. So I didn't know if it was like cats or what. So we just took the Cat X pipe off, put a non-Cat X pipe on. We're gonna dyno it and see. I have no idea. I don't like when things are low on power, and I don't know why. If they're 5 or 10 low, okay, this is what it is. But this thing seemed like too low. Okay, 622. That tack is so fucked up. Not even close to it right. So 534 torque and 622 power. So it picked up 33 horsepower. It's made 33 horsepower difference. So I'm okay. Like I said, that's about where this thing should be. It's got a, you know, it's not a piston only setup, it's a full short block. So the compression's a little lower on them when we do them. I think they're like, I don't know, maybe 11 and some change, 11.3-ish, somewhere around there, which will affect power. It's heavier, it'll affect power, etc., etc. But, so I figured this thing would be around 630 like that. So if it was stock short block, most of the ones lately have been making 640, 650. So I figured 20 to 30 lower than that, but not 40 to 50 lower than that. I'm happy with 622. Now I'm going to put a little timing in it and see what it will do there, and see if we can pick up more. Because I'd love to make 630 with this. This is what I originally thought it would make. Even if it gets close to that, I'm happy. But we'll be right back. All right, we also pulled the fuse for the mild to wild, because I heard it open like during the pull, last pull. So I don't know if that was not opening all the way or what, but let's see what we got. The same. Which is fine. I just wanted to make sure the exhaust wasn't like an issue, and it's not. Now we try one more pull, and then I'll let this thing cool and chill for a bit. Dropped a little bit because it's hot, 617. We'll be back later. About a 30-minute or so cool down. Exactly the same again. I'll make one more, but I think 21. So whatever the highest was, 622 or something on this is the highest. 530 torque. Either way, it'll be solid. Better than a broken valve. Gonna go back to Ohio with a solid, solid full kit. I mean, this thing got a full build, so you should be ready for many, many miles of this thing and get ready to rip. Later.